Okay, hi. So today I want to talk about how much I make on Medium.com, the blogging website. I'm reaching for this. I have this little, I'm not going to show you my secret little script thing. Okay, so we're going to look at Medium today, the blogging website. It's an okay website to try to do your kind of side hustle with. Whether or not you can make much money from it, we will see. So, I started writing on Medium back in 2020, and here was my first article. It initially wasn't published in a specific publication. I just published it to my account, but actually, I got a kind of a hit out of the gate. It got about 1,000 views. I don't know, but then some publisher, I think it was with Superjump, and I wrote for them a little bit into the future. But they used to be on Medium. I don't know if they still are, but they picked up the story, and it got 7,000 views on there. It got 3,000 reads and it made about $23.50. Read ratio 42%. I don't know. I think this is a pretty good article. Yeah, it's with Superjump. They kind of revamped it for me. The editors kind of revamped it for me. The name didn't used to be that. But yeah, this I wrote this in 2020, and it made me $28 off of 7,000 views. And that's okay. I mean, we could quickly look up the math with YouTube. I mean, is YouTube better? I personally like making YouTube videos better. Anyways, though, I will tell you, I wrote 27 articles on here. I wrote one about where to read newspaper comics online, Nintendo Switch Online versus Virtual Console. That's like Nintendo thing versus Nintendo thing. See, I was picked up quite a bit by Superjump for a while, though. These other ones I had by them, let's look at how far that being in a publication got me. 35 ports the Nintendo Switch is missing. That was in Superjump. It only got 55 views. I made nothing. Nintendo Switch Online versus Virtual Console. 7,000 views like the other one. I made $6 off of 2,600 reads. And so you'll kind of see that we're not making much. We're not making much off of these views. 7,000 views is quite a bit in a way. I think that's quite a bit. I don't know. I mean, there's people that will pretend to make like 100,000 views off of their trash articles on Medium. I think that a lot of these people, they make trash and then they pretend. Let's see what's on here right now. And I'm okay, decibel level 90 in black and white. What the hell does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know. I mean, it isn't very professional, a lot of these things. Stop reading 50 books a year. Do this instead. It's all bullshit anyway. Swearing, unprofessional. I don't know. You wouldn't get that picked up in a real magazine. Maybe this video isn't professional. I don't know. But I think that we should strive to be professional. And when I Google things, I don't click on the Medium article usually. I usually won't click on the Medium article. I usually won't click on the Quora thing. Usually, by the way, each article, like one person will clap it like 80 times. So the claps kind of don't even mean anything, but these aren't looking too bad. Back in 2020, when I was starting out, it was all people saying I got rich off of Medium. I'm glad that's not so much the case now. That was so bad. Let's look at my earnings again. This is one of my articles. The nice thing about this is like Medium does pay you in American dollars. So $1.86 in American dollars, that's something, you know, because I'm Canadian. So it's $1.86 American is going to be like 250 Canadian. $1.86 US dollars is 160 Indian rupees right now. I don't know. I'm just talking about Indians because a lot of people in India are trying to make a living here. So it's a democratic platform. That's the great thing about Medium is it's a democratic platform where everybody can write. I put a lot of passion into a lot of my articles actually. This one about Yuzo Koshiro, he's this Japanese video game music composer, and I loved his work. The Streets of Rage soundtracks are great, so I made this pretty in-depth article about his life. Oh yeah, I published that in Superjump too. And I think this is a fantastic article. I mean, obviously I'm like prideful or something about my work. I don't know. I mean, I think it was a well-written article, but I only made $2 off of it. It's a 15-minute read of an article. It's like 10, I don't know how many characters, but it's like a very long article. Got 142 reads, $2. Sometimes I make money off of complaining about Medium. Look at that. $1.05 I made off of my catastrophic failure of writing on Medium. That's when I was saying something very similar to this video, which is I made like $5 a month, like some months, and then other months I made like 5 cents. So that's something that can happen. 100 views, 40 cents. 850 views, 7 cents. 90 views, 4 cents. 2,000 views, 18 cents. 700 views, 0 cents earnings. I don't even know what happened there. 27 views, 7 cents. 1,000 views, 4 cents. 99 views, 56 cents. 31 views, 55 cents. Oh, that one turned out okay. 27 views, $1.05. The thing is, I wrote about 27 articles. If you just write more and you don't give up like I am, I mean, I'm a quitter and stuff, right? But if you just go in for the long run, then you'll do great, I think. Zuli Rain is one of the top 10 or so people on the platform, I would say. And she has 174,000 followers, which isn't even that much in a way compared to YouTube or something. Huh. And that's actually not even that much bigger than me. That, in a way, maybe she's 1,000 times bigger than me. It's not that significant in a way. It's weird. But she apparently makes like 100,000. But I don't know how many articles she has. I imagine she might have like 10,000 articles on here or something. And as I might have said earlier, you can make money off of tweets now and off of writing on Quora. I think that if you're going to try to make money from blogging, you should either do it here on Medium or you should create your own website. I actually host some of my own websites. This doesn't use WordPress or anything. I code more now than write blogs. But you can make a WordPress website. Let's look up WordPress Homestead blog. So they're talking about their dairy goats. I don't know. I mean, you can do like this, right? And I hear that if you put affiliate links on these sites, you can make some money. And I'm sure you can make money off of affiliate links on Medium as well, by the way. It's just tough. It's getting very saturated out there. I started on Medium before the follow for follow thing started happening. They did the thing like YouTube, where on YouTube you have to have 1,000 subscribers and you have to have like 3,000 watch hours per year in order to get a payout. On Twitch, there's also a thing with affiliate. I don't know if you care about any of those platforms, but on Medium, you have to have 100 followers, something like that. I made probably off of like 30,000 views and maybe like 5,000 reads. I made maybe $50. I feel like that's worse than like YouTube and stuff. It's you have to really be in it for the long haul if you want to make it big on this platform, I think, of Medium. So my rollover balance, 30 cents. That's until I reach the $10 minimum. So I got quite a ways again, and you know, it might take me a year or two, because I don't even write on here anymore, but it might take me a year or two until I get another payout, I think. For July so far, today is July 8th, by the way, for me. July 8th, 2025. And so far I've made 3 cents. And that's in spite of my successes. I mean, you can't necessarily do the passive income thing. If you stop writing on here, then the money dries up. So this month so far for July, and this isn't the past 30 days, it's just July so far, and I'm 8 days into July. The past 8 days, I've got 60 views, I've got 16 reads, and that's just from stuff I wrote 5 years ago, right? And I've made 3 cents so far. And that's all American money again. So American money is great, but that's kind of it. That's all I got to say, I guess. It's an okay platform if you're really desperate for money. I think I made more off of picking bottles. So honestly, it's like maybe don't quit your day job for Medium or YouTube or Twitch or anything, right? I mean, it is best to just stick to a normal job first, right? If you're really desperate for the money, you know, you can try Medium, but I don't recommend jumping completely into it. Like anything else, balance is best. Don't necessarily quit your day job to do this, but you know, it's up to you. I don't know. It's your life. Um, I just thought that was a funny place that the video ended on, so I'm just gonna throw this little epilogue in. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Bye bye. Good luck out there.